You've probably sent out about 50 DMs to rappers hoping to get a reply, and you don't even get seen. Hey, nobody's looking at your shit, right? Today I'm going to be breaking down exactly how to get seen by rappers and how I've been able to get in contact with Glock 40 Spaz, Jace, Ecstasy, all these different rappers that, I've made artwork for and not getting ignored anymore, because I've been there. I know that fucking pain of either being left unseen or nobody seeing that shit at all. So the first thing you guys need to understand is rappers get bombarded with fucking DM. Producers, designers, editors, like all these people are trying to work with them every day. So for you to actually stand out in the noise, like you need to be everywhere. You have to post everywhere. You have to just stand out in some ways, right? So I'm just going to give you guys some practical steps on how to actually do that and get seen by people. Now the first thing you guys want to do is you want to tag them on your Instagram story with the cover art. Once you do this, you can stand out because what it pops up in the notifications tab. If you can tag them and their manager, that's two people you can tag, and even their producers if they have a main producer, or just people they work with in general, and you guys can create that connection even with the producer too, or the photographer if they made that picture, like the picture you used, tag the photographer. Now the second way is my personal favorite, and it was just posting reels. So I would literally record my process. You guys can check out my Instagram, but it's just posting reels and people would see my shit through there. Like rappers would hit me up through there. Easiest way, not really too much to go off of, but just tag them, tell people to tag them in the comments. And also you guys can use that trial reel feature, and that will literally pop up in rappers' feeds, right? Because they're not following you and it gets pushed out more. This happened with Yap with JJ for me. Now the third way you guys can do this and get their attention is going on their Instagram lives or their TikTok lives and just saying, yo, I made you some shit, check your DMs, right? Just send them a link to the Google Drive or Dropbox, whatever, and boom, right? Just send them that shit through there. Nothing really too crazy here, right? Now next thing is to utilize their whole kind of like fan system. So if they have a Twitter, if they have a Discord, a Reddit, all that, just use that, because fans will most likely see that and they can, run that shit up, bro. You never know what fans will do or what people will do with your shit. They might run it up to like 100k likes on Twitter. Like you never know, right? Usually what happens, especially with hyped releases, people will start seeing your cover. They might think it's like official, right? So they might just run with that and just use it as official, and you would literally blow up off of that. You never know what the fuck could happen with these fans, right? Another way you guys can, utilize this shit or get seen is fan pages. Most people do follow their fan pages or even run them. A lot of rappers actually run their fan pages. So even just hitting them up, you might get in there, right? There's a secret method that I've found. I didn't actually do this. Someone did this for one of my cover art, but it was for Glock 40's The Real Also. Somebody used my shit on Genius as the album cover, so that kind of ties into the one that I said where it goes viral. But people actually thought like that shit was the album cover, and it was put on Genius. I hit up his manager, and we linked through there. That's how we got in contact. And now we're actually working on some shit. So that's just the power of reaching out too. If you guys are scared to reach out or anything like that, just go for it, put yourself out there. If you guys think you're not good enough, you probably are. Another way is the emails in the bios. So they might have even if they post on their story and they say going through beats, blah blah blah, send them cover arts right there, because that's a golden opportunity, right? If they're looking for beats and they click on yours and it's a picture, they're gonna be intrigued. Like it's gonna kind of break them out of that like beat cycle, I guess. Like you're gonna stand out instantly. I did this with Summers, and yeah, hey, shit, he used that as his profile picture. I was fucking hyped for a few days. But now the final way I would recommend you guys going ahead and doing is basically taking their network, right? The producers, managers, videographers, designers, creative directors, whoever you can find in this circle. Try and connect with them, try and network with them, and usually they'll like hit you up with like crazy opportunities, or even just like see or send it to them. Make sure you guys do offer some value to them though. So if it's a producer, maybe say, yo, let me make you a prog kit, like cover art, just some shit like that kind of gets you in the door with these people. First of all, you want to provide fucking value to these guys. Don't go in there thinking, okay, they're gonna put me on. No, bro, create genuine networks with these guys, and then you can lead in, go all in with them. All right, now that's basically all I have for this video, kind of giving you guys an insight on how I personally get more responses, more replies, more opportunities, shit like that, how to actually navigate this whole design scene, right? Hopefully this did help in some way, shape, or form. Hopefully I inspire some of you guys to do something. Alright, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, join the Discord, check out my site if you guys want to upgrade your cover arts. And yeah, peace.